Welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door. This is the prologue for Chapter 2. So we just see them say farewell to Koops, and then Koops takes off back to Rootport. And we're gonna go visit the Thousand-Year Door before we head off to our next adventure, which takes place in Boggly Woods. Now, I actually recorded the first chunk of Chapter 2, but I kept losing a lot of video, and on top of that, my whole file reset itself. So here I am a second time after going through the whole game again. Gonna give it another go. I like his ringer. Do you guys hear that? I'll turn it up. So it's just an email from Princess Peach saying, "Come get me, I'm in space." Well, she doesn't know that yet, but she is. She's in space, and I have to go get her. But I will get her after I get all the crystal stars. Mario's got his priorities. Princess ain't important right now. Smash and give us heads here. Gonna miss these days, fighting all these different kinds of Goombas. Because in Chapter 2, they give you a very diverse field of enemies, brand new things. Not fun to fight, not easy to figure out. So the game becomes more challenging, which it should. Definitely should become challenging. I'm not even gonna bother with these guys. I'll take your badge, actually. So, this is only a guess, but the reason that I lost that my file reset itself is because there's a point later on where you have to fight all these different enemies in a certain allotted amount of time. The problem was, just like some other things in this game, all the enemies were invisible, so I couldn't see them. And then my game crashed. But I have a solution, hopefully, that will hopefully work. And we're missing our pipework music. Where is that? I want my music! Oh, man. Guess that's what I get. They need what you got in Minecraft, where you press a button and you can walk all the way up to the edge of a cliff face, but not exactly fall off. That would be useful. So we're gonna save and cut the video. And uncut the video. We can take a shortcut actually now, where we go through here. Convenient, I'd say. But where is that music? What the heck? Is there anything back here? No, there is not. There's nothing back here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see anything. Oh, there's our music. Oh, we need a badge to do that. Or a purple partner we get later can help too. So, one thing I want to do in this video is explain the plot so far, because it's kind of confusing, since I don't let you read most of the dialogues, unless you pause the video and read them. But even then, I don't think I give you enough time to do that. So, how it starts out is Princess gives Mario a map and says to come to Rootport where they'll go on a treasure hunt. But then, the X-Nauts, which are also going after these crystal stars and want the map from Princess, they kidnap Princess and beg her for information. And so, then Mario comes to Rootport and meets Goombet and the professor guy, and comes down here, and like this, his map glows and tells him to go to the castle. So he goes to the castle, and he finds the crystal star he needs, and then comes back. And meanwhile, first we have Princess's part where they're begging her for information about the map. And she lets her tongue slip and she says that Mario. She just says Mario. And so now the X-Nauts know that I have the map, and they're gonna try to stop me in Boggly Woods because they know I'll be heading there next. And then Bowser just gets back one day and his wizard lady, Magikoopa, tells him that the princess has been captured and that Mario's hunting for treasure. So Bowser goes out on a rampage. He wants the treasure, but more than that, he wants to kidnap the princess back. So you can see where this is going to get kind of messy when we all meet up. So Chapter 2 is going to be about Boggly Woods, and we're going to run into a lot of X-Nauts. Also the Shadow Sirens. We'll be seeing them more recently. So he tells us that the place on the map was Boggly Woods. Then you find a way to get there. Luigi? Okay. He has gone to the Waffle Kingdom. No, I don't want to hear your made-up stories. He makes up these stories so that he can sound as cool as his brother, but he'll never be as cool as me. Ah, so this is what a shine sprite is for. They power up your partners. Let's give a quick power up to Koops. Sure, go ahead. Shazubi! Shazubi! Oh my. Will it get rid of that band-aid on his nose? I hope so, it's kinda ugly. Nope, it did not. Oh well. He has been powered up by this crazy old Gandalf man with a huge, weird-looking beard. So what's the difference? Let's check that out. He has 15 hit point now instead of, I think, 10. And he has a new special. That's great. Very handy. Let's get to a safe spot. My video's acting up. That's never a good sign. Alright. So this pretty much concludes the prologue to Chapter 2. We're about to kick things off soon. Once we get down here. Where we follow a mouse through this hole. We saw him earlier in the game, but never thought anything of it, right? Well, not anymore. Now we can follow it. And then it gets really scared and, oh, don't eat me. I'm not gonna eat you. They have really funky music. I don't know why. But we become friends, and he shows me to the great tree in Boggly Woods. His name is Punio. Kind of like Cuneo, but you get it. Alright. He shows us a secret passage up those stairs. He just has to go flip a switch. I think that's really cool, this part. That is creative. So here starts Chapter 2. Here begins Chapter 2. There's no chapter title this time. I don't understand. Oh well. Boggly Woods. A very interesting palette Nintendo chose. Definitely not something you see very often. Now we're gonna go meet the Shadow Sirens, who we will fight later in this video. And that blue girl, Greta, is the leader, and she's very, very mean. The yellow one just goes with it, and the pink one hates what she does, but she obeys. And later in the game, we actually get the pink one as one of our partners. When I say pink, yellow, and blue, I refer to their hats. They're all the same color. And they're looking for me, but they don't realize that I am the person they're looking for. Until later. They're kind of thick that way. Alright. So we'll just pass them by and start fighting some new creatures, like the piranha plant. Oh, you can't defeat those clefts without an upgrade. And I don't happen to have that upgrade yet, so we better run. Come on, please have it. No, we don't. We need this power hammer upgrade, and we just don't have it yet. So let's avoid these guys for now. And there's the great tree, which we will climb in later videos, but not quite this one. This one I think will make it all the way there, come back, and then when we're finally ready to enter, that'll be the end of this video. That was stupid. Here it is. The great tree, which has been taken over by X-Nauts. And they have captured all of Puny's family. Punio, I mean. Sorry. Oh, there's a door here. Oh, man. That's unfortunate for you. And he says, oh, I know, we have to find a secret passage. And the only way to do that is if we get this ghost guy on our team. But for now, we'll cut the video. So there's the secret entrance. But to do it, we need Flurry, Madame Flurry, who happens to live nearby. Unfortunately, she is missing a necklace, which those shadow sirens happen to have, but we don't know that yet. So let's go find her, and then come all the way back, and then go all the way back, and then come back here. It's quite the trip. And this is where she figures out that she doesn't have the necklace. You can see a little glimpse of her on the bottom right corner. But her necklace is gone. So let's go meet her. So now we go through. Alright, this originally took me 10 minutes to figure out. Very stupid of me. There's a paper airplane thing up there, and I kept trying to fly from it onto this platform up there. Didn't realize there was this secret passage right here. So I saved you a good 10 minutes of your life. You can have it back free of charge. And now that thing rises up, so it's actually possible to fly that far. You can only imagine how frustrated I got. Oh yeah, and there's a shine sprite here. Or here. 2 more and I can upgrade another partner, I think. It's still rather difficult, however, to fly that far. And here is the quake hammer that I need to fight some of those enemies. There. So now on the way back I can fight some. Except for I'll probably want to dodge them if I want to stand a chance against the shadow sirens. So let's squeeze through here. Jump in the 2. Go visit Madame Flurry. Now this partner is rated R, maybe? She is kind of pornographic. I can't believe it. Nintendo put her in this game. She is wearing no clothing, and her field move is blow, so not appropriate for children. I was kind of scarred for life when I played this as a kid. Time to meet her. Open the door already. This is a lot of reading. It would take up, yes, continue. It'd take up a lot of video time if I read it all to you. So I won't, and I'll just explain it instead. We agreed to go find the necklace. Oh, and we don't see her yet. No, we don't get to see her until after we get the necklace. So we'll cut the video here. I actually saved you guys a bit of time. I decided it wouldn't really be valuable to the video if I showed you the whole walk back, so I cut it out. So here we are. We're gonna have a big battle with the Shadow Sirens, and we're going to completely cream them as well. We have 2 meshes of music in this. What's going on? Okay. Well, oh well. This is my brand new move called Earth Tremor. It's a great place to use it right here. So I can't really talk while I do that, because I'm concentrating very fiercely, because that's hard to do. We'll just use a power shell. So that, I'm surprised that hasn't killed any of them. I don't see why they have to narrate whenever they attack us. That's kind of cheating what they did, but oh well. I'm not going to complain. I'm the one using stars against them. That killed 2 of them. All we got left is the fat one with the yellow hat. And they're dead too. 33 star points. After this cutscene, I'll cut the video again as I make my trip back to Madame Flurry's house. So here's the necklace, but first, let's save, and we'll cut the video. You know what, this will be the end of this video. We'll actually start up at Madame Flurry's house in the next one, so until then.